Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Alrighty. Well, we are now officially in the green on the threat tracker. This morning we were in a caution day because of that freeze warning that has long since expired, and so now we're back to the green. In fact, it's going to be a pretty fantastic day in the Tennessee Valley. Tomorrow I am keeping us in a yellow caution day. I am tracking some rain and storms as well as a low-grade severe weather threat, so something that we need to be mindful of there. Friday, some isolated pockets of rain, but not to the point where we need to be in a caution day. Let's just start with the heavy hitter first. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, we're in a level 2 out of 5 risk for strong and severe storms. Our greatest threats, we'll talk about in a minute, are wind and hail. Here's how it plays out. We're going to see a mix of clouds and clear sky throughout Thursday morning and into lunchtime. Shortly after lunch, 1 or 2 pockets of light and not exactly consequential rain will develop. However, these continue to build as we head towards the late afternoon, towards your evening commute home, and particularly towards dinner time. Dinner time into bedtime is when we will see the strongest rounds of this storm. Notice a lot of us are just seeing that green, that light green, just plain old-fashioned rain. However, pockets of this are much stronger, very typical to some normal thunderstorms that we tend to see for this time of year. As the line tracks farther east, the same is true. A whole lot of green, pockets of stronger rain and storms embedded. The worst of it is out of our way by about 9 o'clock, but all of that rain is out of our way by the turn of the night, midnight into Friday. Our greatest threat is gusting wind up to about 50 miles an hour. So if you have your Easter decorations out or anything for spring on the front porch, you might want to consider bringing those in for the next 24 to 36 hours. However, I'm also tracking a chance for hail. In those pockets of stronger developed rain and storms, that's where we could see that hail develop. And then, of course, we'll see that rain. Our tornado threat is never zero, but it is exceedingly low for this particular system. All right, now that we've been briefed on that, let's talk about what's in store for the rest of today's almost perfect weather. 11:23 on your Wednesday. We're cloud and rain free. This line you're seeing is just feedback from our Gunnersville radar. It'll go away in just a second. The only negative in the rest of the day's forecast is the pollen count, as if it couldn't get any worse, sitting in the excessively high category today and tomorrow, keeping in the high category even as we head into this weekend. All that rain, not doing very much, still moving us just a little bit with our pollen count calculator. The Way 31 Skycam network, powered by Thompson Roofing and Construction, looks like a postcard showing beautiful sunny and clear skies, temperatures sitting in the mid-50s. Already an impressive resurgence from what we had this morning when we were close to record-setting cold, but not as great as we'll get. Even as we head into this afternoon, we continue to warm. Our high temperature near 70 today, keeping that sunshine even at dinner time. We're in the mid-60s. Tomorrow's primary forcing mechanism is a cold front. That's what's bringing that line of rain and storms. That drops us from the mid-70s Thursday to the mid-60s for Friday and Saturday. We'll be right back.